Hey, Oro Valley, and welcome back. Today, I'm walking you through the January 2026 Oro Valley single family home market update, what the numbers say, what they actually mean, and how to use this information whether you're buying, selling, or trying to do both at the same time. If this is your first time here, I'm Michelle Ripley with Ripley's Real Estate Group at Keller Williams, Southern Arizona, and I'm a local real estate advisor here in Oro Valley. My job is to help buyers and sellers make smart, strategic decisions, especially in a market that's always changing. Before we dive in, if you appreciate clear, honest market updates and advice from a local expert who actually works in this market every day, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss future updates. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the number that sets the tone for everything else: inventory. In the month of January 2026, Oro Valley had just under a 4-month supply of inventory for single family homes. Here's what that means in plain English. If no new homes came on the market starting today, it would take just under 4 months to sell everything that's currently listed at the current pace of sales. A balanced market sits around 6 months. Anything below that is a seller's market. And at 3.92 months, Oro Valley is clearly in seller territory. But here's the part that really matters. This number is down 4.6% from last month and down 19.2% year over year. Translation? Fewer homes are coming on the market, while buyers are still out there looking. For sellers, that means less competition. For buyers, it means preparation matters, because when the right home shows up, you need to be ready. This brings me to one of the most common questions I get as a top real estate agent in Oro Valley. Michelle, how do we buy and sell at the same time in this market? And honestly, it's a great question because timing is everything right now. And also, it's a common dilemma, a challenge, a fear. It happens all the time. Most folks don't want to sell, pack up their whole home, put their belongings in storage, rent while they're looking for another home, and then move again. Moving twice, essentially. Not fun. And for some, this is the only option for them. For others, there's another option for them too. If you're selling, this low inventory works in your favor. Homes that are priced correctly are getting attention and moving. But if you're buying, that same low inventory means more competition. That's why strategy matters more than ever. One data point I watch closely is the median list price of new listings, which right now is $460,000. That tells us where sellers are positioning homes to attract immediate interest. And it also tells buyers what price point they need to be prepared for when new inventory hits. This is where preparation, pre-approval, timing conversations, and sometimes tools like a seller leaseback can make all the difference. Now let's talk about pricing reality. Right now, Oro Valley has 145 active listings with a median list price of $619,000. That's what sellers are asking. But when we look at pending listings, homes that have an accepted offer, the median list price is $549,900. That gap is important. It tells us something very clearly. Even in a seller's market, pricing still matters. Homes priced in line with buyer expectations are the ones going under contract. Homes that overshoot, they sit. And on average, homes are spending 57 days on the market before selling, which gives us a very real timeline to plan around. So what are homes actually selling for? The median sold price in Oro Valley is now $540,000, which is up just under 7% from last month. That's strong. Even better, homes are selling at 97.3% of list price. That means sellers are getting very close to what they're asking, and it tells us buyer demand is still healthy. And here's the cherry on top. Days on market are down 5% from last month, landing at that 57-day median. Prices are up. Homes are selling quickly, and sellers are retaining leverage when pricing is done right. Now let's zoom out for a moment. The median estimated property value across all Oro Valley single family homes is $517,000. That's down 3.7% from last month and 5.3% year over year. So, how do we reconcile that with sold prices jumping to $540,000? This is where experience matters. Estimated values reflect the broader market correction we've seen over the past couple of years. But what's happening right now on the ground is different. Low inventory is creating competition for the homes that are available, and that's driving prices higher for those sellers who are in the market today. This is exactly why relying solely on automated estimates can be misleading. So, what does all of this mean if you're thinking about buying, selling, or doing both? Three things. First, pricing matters more than ever. This is not a market that rewards guesswork. Second, preparation wins. Buyers need to be ready. Sellers need to be positioned. Third, strategy beats timing the market. The right plan will always outperform waiting for the perfect moment. This requires a very detailed conversation, many variables to review, options to consider. You need an experienced and resourceful problem solver on your side. I just happen to know one. So the Oro Valley market is strong, but it's nuanced. And having a local expert who understands both the numbers and how buyers behave can make a meaningful difference in your outcome. If you're thinking about selling, buying, or just want to understand where you stand, I'm always happy to have that conversation. You can reach me directly at michelle@luxuryazre.com, and my information's down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update, because who you work with matters. Believe it.